Hi, I'm here to talk about David Weinberger's book, Everything is Miscellaneous. Um, have you ever been told that you didn't put something in the right spot, or your organization skills were questioned because you didn't put things where somebody else would normally have put things? These are some of the questions that David Weinberger starts out with, and he goes into a lot of detail concerning how stores, example, Staples, spends a lot of money on watching how its customers shop, what they look for, what they buy, how things are arranged in the store, what are the most popular items where people reach for, what size people are, how tall people are to come into the store. All those are studied so that they want easy access to items in their store, and they have just a limited amount of items that they put out there. So it's very organized. Another thing that he talks about is the Dewey Decimal System. In its time, the Dewey Decimal System was very helpful. It helped us to organize our material as we grew as a nation through history. But now it's a little outdated because our vast information is growing faster than we can keep stuff on the shelves, and it's outdated within months. The Dewey Decimal System has different categorizations for history, there's some for science, there's some for philosophy. The card catalog, you look under either author or title of your book, and those are basically the things that help you find something. Whereas if you get on the internet, there are numerous ways to access information. Some of it is, I'll give you an example. If I wanted to do a research paper on what people ate during the Revolutionary War, if I went to go through the Dewey Decimal System, I would probably have to go under history. If I went and Googled it, I could bring up food, I could bring up Revolutionary War food, I could bring up where the Revolutionary War was fought, some different areas, and find out what they ate then. So there's all sorts of ways to access. It's not limited just to one single way, one man's point of view. Now we all come into the area and with different backgrounds, different perspectives on things, different experiences, so we're not all going to access something with the same exact words. One of the other things that he talks about in his book is Flickr, and how we, on our computers, we organize our pictures. I might organize them through the people that are in there, like Aunt Sally. Somebody else in my family might organize them through the holidays or the gatherings, that this is why we took the pictures. Somebody else might categorize them according to the year. This does not make each way one way right or one way wrong. It's just different ways that you put labels on things. So you upload them to Flickr, and there are so many links that you can bring up these different pictures through, like I said, the vacation was in Kentucky, so you look that under that, or it could be family members, it could be uh, summers of '09. There's so many ways of doing accessing this information. So the internet is growing, and that's why David says that we need to start updating our our filing system and get rid of some of the other things that are bogging us down. The Dewey Decimal System puts the physical world at a limitation because there's not enough time, there's not enough space to shelve all these books of knowledge that people can access. Whereas the internet is infinite, it's timelessness. We can go and research and bring things up that happened BC, whereas you're not going to probably find those BC books on the shelves right now. Right now, he also talks about Wikipedia versus the encyclopedia. Wikipedia is that tool that people add on and change the information. It's under great controversial issues because it's so changeable, whereas the encyclopedia is again finite, it's definite, it's published, and by the time it is published the information is outdated. So we get old information, and it's not, you can't go back as far in history as you can with the Wikipedia. We think about Wikipedia and who puts that information out there, and it is in the hands of anybody and everybody, whereas the encyclopedia is only authorized by certain people, and they get to choose what's being published, what's printed, and how big the articles can be. Weinberger talks about how the majority of ordinary people get to be in power. They can choose, like on Amazon, their book list, their playlist on iTunes. It's not, we're not being fed what's important. We get to choose what's important for our lifestyles. The book is easy read. Well, I can't say easy read. He goes into sometimes really deep details, especially about the Dewey Decimal System, how it works and stuff like that. But it's worth the time to look it over, and it helps you understand how orderly us human beings have to be. Again, here's the book, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.